from now. Okay, this question on the board says, Cody borrows $60,000 for college. It's paid back at 10%, so 10 years at 5% interest compounded monthly. What are his monthly payments? Generally, university right now is about 20 grand a year, so that's 80 grand. Okay, Sam, we're all right? So, please. So generally, a lot of people don't owe that much money. I owed about 40 grand myself when I was done school. Okay, the 10 years part comes from, that's what OSAP is. If you get OSAP, you have to pay it back over 10 years. If they take a rent or a paycheck, there's nothing to do to stop it. You have to pay it back. 5% is made up for an interest rate. Okay, this one is going to be different. And the stuff we did, similar to the stuff we did yesterday, solve for we got to do the work on the right hand side and divide through. Where did we stop at, by the way? Then we stopped right there. Okay, Anthony, you're going to be up. Can you recite the equation from memory for me, please? Yeah. Yeah. Good. I'm going to write this stuff on the left-hand side. Okay. I don't want to scare you guys with this, but I just want you to know what's the reality of it is. Sam, give me one number, please, if you'd be so kind.
I equals 2.05 divided by 12.
Good. 2.00. Okay. Thank you. Sorry, I had that memorized. I've done this question up or something like it. Okay. The point is for this, please be exact as possible. Do not just round it as 0.004. If you do 0.004, that's only 4.8% interest, right? If you round it off at 0.042, you're really doing like 5.1 or something like that, right? You have to keep the exact decimal as long as you can. Again, Erin was asking a question before. She used the fraction all the way through. So she had 1 plus 0.05 over 12, and that works perfectly. Okay. All right, speaking of Erin, you're up. Can I get another piece of information, please? Times 12, which is 120. All right, Desiree, something else, please.
160,000.
Dang it. Yeah, because Cody's borrowing 60,000. Because he is, it's not embarrassing at all. Because he's borrowing 60,000, right? We're looking for the regular part. All right, we're going to do this one as a class, and I'm going to give you guys a chance to challenge yourselves after this. Okay. So, Cassidy, can you give me the first line, please, for this, if you'd be so kind? Yeah. 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 And then all over this, yeah. Yeah, I got it. All right. Now this is what this is where life gets difficult here. You gotta isolate R. You can do anything you want first. Can I get a brave soul? This will be anybody here. What's the first step you're going to do probably in this question? Cody, go ahead. Sounds good to me. Can you do that for me, please? So 1.004 to the negative 120. Can I get somebody confirm? Somebody confirm, please?
Yeah, that's
You didn't get that? Don't just say it. Can somebody else try it? Aaron, you're not? Aaron, what'd you get?
yeah.
Okay, a little slower. A little slower. Try again, Cody, to make sure you can get it. Go ahead, then a little slower. 60. 24. So Again, the only thing is make sure you use as many sixes as possible, right? So 0.0041666666, you know, as many as you certainly can. Yeah.
I got almost all of that, but again,
Did it 2-4?
everything except for
That's what I got, so must be right.
16104.
16104. Okay. Good. So you're good. Yeah. Okay. I think we're pretty much okay, like at that degree, right? You're trying to use at least 5 as far as your calculator can go. Basically, here we go, ladies and gents. What I'll do when I'm marking these is, before you go here, I'll give you a sheet here. What I'll do when I'm marking these, I'll give 2 solutions. One if you have a calculator that has 8 digits, one if there's 10, one if there's 12, which depending on how far you run, is off. All right, Victoria, before you go, what's the next step here? Sounds good to me. What's 60,000 times 0.004166? Can I get that? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply. I'll write this here in red. Would you get there? Did you get there? No, he's not on that. Sure, 49 points. Okay. Which I think for this one around to 250, I think. Just probably for you to keep on going. If I don't see you, Victoria, have a Merry Christmas. Okay. Somebody else. What do I do now, please? Alex, go. Yeah. Yeah, so 0.39283845 ish, approximately.
Wait,
That goes.
that's what I got.
Yeah, that's what I got.
That's a
0.048.
Yeah.
I think that's right. Yeah. Yeah, because it was like 0.99999. What? Because for this one here, because depending on how many sixes you have, that's going to affect this number, right? So if you think, basically, if you do 250 divided by this, you should hopefully get this, right? But if you use 249.99996, that's fine as well too. All right, and the last thing is going to be dividing by that 0.328. Sorry, 3928. Okay, Georgie, can you give me a number, please? $636.39. Somebody confirm that for me. Not you.
3.8.
yeah,
3.8.
3.8.
3.8. Okay. Therefore,
3.9.
Cody's monthly payments.
You work so Brent's volume, you're fine.
Okay, now this is the part I just want to I'm going to pause here. So the internet doesn't need to hear my woes here. Okay, we'll stop that.